We require we require only the recognition of these challenges to be completed. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I require I require oh shoot. I slipped. I require do you possess the hands of a god? Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Oh. Oh, I didn't put it on him. I needed to put that item. That might be a problem. Broly, do it, Broly. Oh man, why'd I do that? Well, Gotenks is up out of there. He went to max power real fast. Oh man, I messed that up. Yeah, it does increase defense. Ever since they added those, I really prefer not to use those. But I'm gonna have to run this one back. I don't care. We still gonna fight it out. I tricked myself. I let myself believe that was gonna be the one for some reason. They be powering these people up massively with those little boosts, those little buffs underneath his health. You see, they be powering him up, and the numbers get to shooting up crazy. Okay, I could do better than that. Really, I should probably switch out the item on Broly so that he can use the move. He need the God key real quick. I might go and put that on him real quick.
Oh, hey, Dad. Okay, see ya.
I really felt like I had did this already before, but no, it is on it. So look what's going on.
Hey, how are you? Starting up, old man.
Getting Master Roshi's attention. Look at you in there letting Roshi know his show's starting. No, something up with that. Something up with that. Especially when you know Master Roshi like to watch. Quit playing. All right, we gonna try that again. It's mission 100. I got an idea. right, let's try it again.
I don't care if you're taller than me. I won't lose.
I'll show you a real transformation.
Damn, because he was still shooting.
Not going as planned.
He's trying to blast me out.
This will finish you off. This will finish you off.
You tried that on me too many times. We're not going for that.
Prepare yourself. I'm getting bored of you. Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got? Body just pisses me off. Your luck's run out.
Piece him up. So he can get up out of here. Alright, let's just switch out just so that he can heal naturally. We ain't gonna hang him in waiting for the blast stop. That power up speed is crazy. Came in with boosts, with 11 times boosts. Ran straight to the power up. Stop it. He's trying to do it again. Yeah, interested in that for powering up.
Time to put an end to this. Eat this. Finish you off.
One of them blasts hiccup him out of here so that he could meet right this father-son Kamehameha. Computer got him meet right and the father-son Kamehameha. Look at that power up speed. Ultimate body they got him with. Fake ass false courage. Let him go. He's never gonna draw back fast enough to. I should have switched them out. Oops. Yeah, 2 mistakes in a row is inexcusable. Here come the blast. You shoot blast and immediately follow up with this. You gotta go. You gotta go. Hey, what's good with your premise? What's good? Get up out of here. Get out of here, Trunks. Teleport this, nigga. Shit. You want to go on the max power, and I know it. Here we go. Up out of here, Goku. Pulled it off.
When you consider the fact that you were fighting against somebody.
Yeah, my eyes started itching real bad. Hold on. I have to make sure I ain't got nothing in my eye. Yeah, but we pulled that off. Everybody did their part that time. All right, we back. We back. Yeah, so a lot of y'all know what's been going on, especially with the series talking about Dragon Ball. Um, we can't forget they said a Dragon Ball movie was supposed to be dropping every other year. So, you know what I mean? So I know it's a lot of people. Like, you got to remember, man, a lot of these dudes criticized and tried to roast y'all for even thinking that something was on the way.
The fiercest fighters have gathered here today.
Is everyone ready? Then without further ado, we shall begin the Tournament of Power.
It's my turn.
Premise said, I knew they were coming out with something eventually. They already said years ago they had more Dragon Ball related projects. That's a fact. Hold on, they took it away. Let me make sure. Let me move this so I can see everything you said, Brody. They already said years ago they had more Dragon Ball related projects coming. That's a fact. You know, it's a lot of people. I think people who hated it wanted a remastered GT. Man, they just they just wanted to win. I think GT fans wanted more. The validation that GT is somehow stronger than Super, more than they just wanted a remaster. I really think I really think that that's where a GT fan's main focus was.
I'll take care of this.
Like I pinpointed this before Dragon Ball Diamond even landed. Like what they want ain't just to see Super Saiyan 4. What they want ain't just, you know, the story. They want to beat Super fans. The real reason why they hate Super and hate Super fans is that Super got what they
If I can't
what they
count on
couldn't
Dan
get.
Vegeta,
You know?
guess it's all up to me.
Like y'all been sitting for 20 years wishing that you could have this, and now you see somebody else got it. Man, they put me in against. Man, I think that outfit need to be covering more on him. Uh-oh, I played myself.
Carefully. Carefully. No fire! So cool. Yeah. It's a lovely website.
Man, I hate to see that happen. Even to the computer, I hate to see that happen.
Say when you want to switch out. My turn. Been a while, but take this. Oh my. Perhaps I can recommend a nurse. Take this! Masenko! Just had to shake off the dust. Sit back and watch.
They tried to play.
Just you watch. Get lost! You moron! Get lost!
All right, it's time to quit playing around. What I was trying just wasn't working.
You bore me! Your fate as well!
Ooh,
I'm sure it wasn't easy to dodge.
Have you sent your prayers? How about this? Gotcha!
man, they gotta fix that. Computer don't be showing no alarming, like no sense of urgency for that.
your eyes, Kakarot! Isn't your Saiyan blood boiling with excitement?
Peace team up. Okay, let me see. Said I checked out your recent videos a moment ago about some other creator thinking GT Vegeta is better than Super Vegeta, then saying how Super Saiyan 4 felt earned outside of Blue, even though they trained for it. Yeah, I saw another part where he goes even like he doubles down on that even harder. He makes the argument that Super Saiyan Blue wasn't achieved through enough conveyed training, and I'm like, hold on, bro. The elements at hand more than substantiated a transformation. You know, you're hating. By that rule, you know, by that logic, there ain't no way in the world you was ever supposed to be okay with GT Super Saiyan 4. If training with an angel and Goku and Vegeta training together in the Room of Spirit and Time, and then an enhanced Room of Spirit and Time where Beerus turns, if all that on top of Super Saiyan God don't, if that ain't it for you, how the hell did GT make the cuts? Because it shouldn't have. They got a pair of pliers pulled his tail, and that was really the secret. That was stupid. I got more respect for the show than to come up with that. Came out of nowhere. Next thing you know, Elder Kai was talking about pulling Goku's tail out, making us accept that Goku's tail was blah, blah, blah. Dragon Ball GT did that. GT did that. Made us believe that the tail was truly blah, 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 blah. But it's like Goku been going without his tail for a long time. Vegeta been going without his tail for a long time. We ain't heard nothing about that. But they doubled down on the idea that, no, you messed up if you cut it. That was kind of stupid.
Seems rather effective.
Dear, that was hard to watch.
Over here! Not done yet. Didn't think I'll give up so easily. No, you don't. I'm tired of your games.
Time is slipping away. Better hurry.
I'm tired of your games.
It's refreshing to see warriors go all out.
Wide open. Right there.
Oh dear, that was hard to watch.
Like I said, I don't like that in GT. They tried to make it seem as though their tail is the main source of power. In early Z, that might have been the case, but they learned to without it. Right. I mean, you know, Vegeta didn't even have a vulnerability to having his tail pulled. Neither did Nappa. Right. So I don't like it, and it more so came from the idea that they were saying, like, listen, if you can't use the power of the Great Ape, then you lost the potential to, clap people up. That would have been a problem for your normal state. So even then, I didn't never think it was you're saying, all of your power comes from the Saiyan tail, but GT suggested that that's what it was. It lets you know how cheap of a power boost, how cheap they want that development to be. They demand all of this crazy stuff for Dragon Ball Super and try to ignore everything that they did and everything they did the right way. But in Dragon Ball GT, for you to just be okay with a transformation being achieved, that trip up there with Elder Kai was so damn goofy. There's no way in the world that should have ever resulted in a transformation. And Daima Goku didn't even need the tail to go back into Super Saiyan 4 once the bodies returned to normal. Exactly. Exactly. That's all. That's what I thought too. I thought the same thing too. I thought, wouldn't it have been more dope if it was a procedure that this god had to where he could restore you? It'd be like for instance, I've always thought, and I'll probably do a video on this, Majin Buu should be able to regrow your tail. He can fix amputated limbs. So to a Saiyan, his Saiyan tail should be no different than an amputated limb. To me, it would have been okay if Elder Kai had some type of power, some type of ability to, if he had that. If they had it, somebody who got the ability to restore a limb if it get delimbed or if it get cut, which we don't know that Elder Kai has. But if that had been the case, it would have taken me out of the enjoyment less than, hey, ask this guy to have his son transform into these parapliers and then pull Goku's tail. Oh, wait, the obstacle in their way ends up being, I'm not strong enough to pull it. Goku's like, well, I'm strong enough, so you just hold it. And I'm like, Elder Kai can't hold on to it against your strength. Like, what? It's not a dope development. That's not a dope solution to what y'all talking about. Like, those problems were pretty stupid. Those solutions were pretty stupid. Super Saiyan 4 is pretty stupid to me. And then it's like, why is it from controlling Great Ape in Super Saiyan 1 when we have all the way up to Super Saiyan 3? What if it would have been Super Saiyan 2 Great Ape? What if it would have been, you guys, it's just stupid. It shouldn't amount to Super Saiyan 4. And that's another thing people don't discuss. That mess didn't make the cuts in Diamond. That they didn't make the cuts in the canon. Okay, if he keeps sticking me like that. No, he tried to lure me by the edge. Still trying. Man, that ruins the entire tournament of power mode. Yeah, man. I thought all that was stupid. I was like, Dragon Ball Daima, and then they're mad at Daima, and it's like, GT fans, you realize you're mad at everything, right? Like, y'all do realize that as a GT fan, y'all mad at everything except Dragon Ball GT. You mad at Dragon Ball Z as well because it's the canon and it decided to do everything that Dragon Ball Super is doing.
I do not require a reason to fight you.
Damn, don't they only got 3 people?
off the dust. Switch out.
Can't look away from the action. I'll show you what I'm made of. Get a load of this.
One person down, both of them down by basically out of bounds, lack of out of bounds programming, out of bounds defense programming.
Something beyond my strength's limit.
Yeah, man, Dragon Ball Daima. I told him, I said at one point, I said, look, at first they're gonna want to act because they're gonna be like, first they're gonna want to hold hope that Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 4 being canon, they're gonna be like, yeah, but then they're gonna realize this is scary because you could potentially be confirming that Super Saiyan 4 is trash all along, and that's exactly what they ended up walking into. It turns into you want it canon, but not at the expense of it going global, it going confirmed that Super Saiyan 4 is nothing compared to the God forms. And it was already global, it was already confirmed, it was already known. They made it this far. They only made it this far by pretending. And with that being taken away from them, you got to see him in total busted boy mode. I have talked about a number of, content creators. And these niggas get mad because they the niggas getting talked about. But when you look at some of the stuff that they were saying before, when you look at some of the stuff that the dudes who was laughing, and they always be GT fans, it always be GT fans. When you look at some of the stuff that they was laughing at, they was having fun when you didn't have it. And they were never winning, by the way. GT was never winning. So it's not they were winning and they were laughing when they were winning. They were laughing when there wasn't enough information to stop their disingenuous stalling. Oh, well, I guess we'll have to wait until we hear something that confirms that this isn't a different universe, and it doesn't have to confirm something that they never suggested was an idea. You know what I mean? Yeah, confirm to me that Goku's not a Sailor Moon princess with, love powers. Confirm that to me, and until they confirm that, then I'm going to be, no. Nobody's going to pay attention to that. And that's kind of what they did. They send out the signal to everybody who doesn't like the truth. And everybody agrees to play dumb at the same time. So if everybody's playing dumb, they feel like that's a way to defeat the people who would laugh, who would brag, who would come out and make videos about it like I do. But you can't defeat us. We told you what it was. You see what it is. And look at niggas like Black Sasuke and look at everything that happened from, the Dragon Ball situation. Just look at everything that happened. Niggas was so mad that what they don't like got marked out. Or excuse me, what they didn't want to happen happened, and what they did like got marked out. That niggas was ready to, I could talk about whatever I want to talk about. It escalated all the way up to this area because you couldn't handle that Dragon Ball told you, shut up, nigga. Dragon Ball says, shut up. And this is a point that I've been making for a while. Dragon Ball Super is no less Dragon Ball than Dragon Ball than Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Super is no less Dragon Ball than Dragon Ball Z. You can tell. You can tell who's salty about it by who doesn't acknowledge that. 100%. If you see somebody not acknowledging that fact, you know already they're mad. That's how it works. That's how it works. If you see somebody pretending like they don't know, pretending that this is in a different continuity. Oh yeah, yeah. Like, put yourself in this position. All right, put yourself in this position. Say I'm a Vegeta fan, and on the episode that Vegeta gets beat up by Kid Buu, I start saying, well, how do I know that this isn't a separate dimension, continuity, timeline? How do I know? Because Goku didn't have Super Saiyan 3 when he fought Vegeta. Hey, you either wait for that answer or it's something that you could talk about. While talking about it, you're not going to invalidate the connection of the very story we're watching. It's just how thirsty you are to be saved. That's how thirsty you are to get away from that which you don't want to accept. Like, it's already there. We already won. Like, we won in such a spectacular fashion. These guys made excuses and lied for decades, lied for a very long time, for years. And eventually, the things they did that they laughed about were also taken away from them. After they laughed, pointed, hee hee ha ha. Now what? Now what are you gonna do? Trolled. They came back and took that from them, and that's when they got mad. So I'm supposed to go back and forth with some hoe ass nigga because you was mad at Toriyama. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to go back and forth because you was so mad at Toriyama that you started saying he didn't have a right to decide things in his own show. Now, Toriyama ain't pulled a Courtney Kemp. Toriyama ain't pulled a Courtney Kemp. Y'all so mad. Steamy streamers. Hold on, we're going to get back to it in just a second. You know what I liked about Daima? Daima was honest about the fact that Goku would have wanted to be returned back to normal. This idea that, and that's the crazy part is the world of Dragon Ball is just so much better in Super. Think about it. Do does is there a Zuno that exists in Dragon Ball GT? Really think about that. There ain't no Zuno. There ain't no intergalactic patrol. There ain't no angels or gods of destruction. It's kind of lame. Completely honest. It's kind of lame. Really think about that. There's so much stuff that don't exist in GT. Stuff that makes the Dragon Ball universe better, the Dragon Ball multiverse better.
Congratulations! You're the champion!
It's like you mad because the story of Dragon Ball is better than Dragon Ball Super. Y'all don't have that stuff. You don't have a Zuno that can answer everything. You don't have a Super Shenron that can grant any wish. I mean, you don't have that. Y'all capped out at a level of Dragon Balls that are, and now canonically, it's stated that the more powerful the Dragon Balls are, or the Elder is, I believe, or something like that. Basically, the Super Dragon Balls are so damn powerful, you don't even want to get into a comparison with that.
It's good to see you, Dad.
You don't even want to get into a comparison with that.
Okay.
I look at Dragon Ball Super and I say, man, they're constantly adding stuff that makes the story even doper. I mean, I just knowing that the Lord of Lords was battling it out with the Moro had me feeling like, for real? And they was getting it in. It's crazy stuff. The presence of it's crazy stuff. It's less of, hey, the gods are just marks now. And, understanding that, we know what's up. We know what's up. Yeah, you had a reason to be afraid of Beerus. You had a reason to be afraid of gods of destructions. You had a reason to be afraid of all that.
Fall back. Now it's my turn. Those foolish enough to oppose my clan forfeit their right to exist. Now die! You ready?
All right, I'm back.
Stop you! Explosive demon word!
Mm.
Stop you! Explosive demon word!
Yeah, the distractions are at an all-time high.
What's wrong? Over here. Over here. Take that. This is what I can really. Useless. You. I see you.
I can't stand that move.
It's over. This will stop you.
He deflected him on me.
So pitifully weak. You aren't even worth the slaughter.
You said then they expanded on things more that were already somewhat introduced in Super, like where the Namekians came from. They expanded on that in Daima, even though the Granola arc mentioned it. Exactly. Exactly. It's so much happened. They expanded on Bardock's history. They brought Goku his memories back and allowed him to remember Bardock. They expanded on more of King Vegeta with what we learned about with Broly. Therefore, they expanded more on the Saiyans, right? They expanded more on Majin Buu by clarifying that Kid Buu had the Daikaio's God Key. They expanded more on Oob by showcasing that he helped Goku get back into Ultra Instinct state as just a small little boy. Like, they expanded on a lot. Everything, like Dragon Ball GT they didn't expand on anything. Like when people talk about, oh, well, where's the lore for Super Saiyan Blue? Where's the lore for Super Saiyan 4? Great Ape is its own lore. That's Great Ape lore. There isn't a single mention of somebody going Super Saiyan 4 ever. Flat out. Super Saiyan God had mention of it. Shinron knew and all sorts of stuff, but it's like these guys can't accept that they lose every argument. And I bet it's a hard thing to accept, but you ain't got no choice.
My. No other choice but to take.
Like the expansion that's in Dragon Ball Super, they care about the series more. They care more. They're doing way more.
Playtime is over.
Dragon Ball GT fans tell you, like, Vegeta shaved his mustache. Like, so what?
I'm the last one.
Vegeta saved an entire race of people that he got complicated history with. He wanted to save entire universes. He's got feats that completely outdo whatever that you're going to mention in Dragon Ball GT. And it's like Dragon Ball GT just need to hang it up. You know, this guy said that Vegeta trying to defend Bulma was bad because it is literally the exact same thing that happened with Trunks in the Cell Saga. And I'm like, so you going to tell me that a man can't protect his family because he protected one of them over 7 to 10 years ago? You don't use that logic for Goku, though, or for anybody else. But for Vegeta, you try to live. You don't want to see him in a respectable light, so you're trying to figure out a sneaky little way to invalidate anytime Vegeta does something that, you know, really you would have loved if Goku did. If Goku would have went off on somebody on behalf of his wife, you would have been like, that was so damn cool. I love that about Goku. But when Vegeta do it, oh my goodness, this is didn't you do this with Trunks? Like, bro, shut up. These are elements in an actual situation. All I hear from you is dreading the things that, you know, lead up to Vegeta looking good, doing better than what you would have ever given him credit for. Like, you would have never, like, why don't you just admit it? You would have never given Vegeta the credit. You would have never believed. If I told you that Vegeta is going to get so mad in Super Saiyan 2 that he's stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you would have told me I didn't know what I was talking about. So it's a good thing that the canon showed that to you and told you that itself, because you can't deny it.
You all have no future awaiting you.
They don't like the clarifications. They're like, I liked it better when Vegeta didn't clarify that he's giving Goku respect for the times that he was the best and for that moment. I like it better when he didn't clarify that he's excited to keep doing the work and prove that he's the best. I don't like it that Vegeta still believes. You know, like I watch TV streamers talking about he's learned to accept what he's not. Well, that doesn't make sense because the philosophy of Dragon Ball is with enough hard work, even a low class can surpass an elite. So if you remember, like Goku telling Beerus, not even you get to tell me what my limits are. Goku's not the only person who can have this philosophy. He's not. So there's never I need to accept what I'm not. There's never that. I don't have to accept anything. I can keep doing the work to make it be the case. But I need to be not destroyed when someone is above me. And I need to, you know what I'm saying, thirst for the lifestyle to putting in the work, to being the best. It's okay. If they're stronger than me, that's only one moment in time. I'm going to have my moment. Watch me. Right? And if you remember, it slots right in because Vegeta focused heavily on the Saiyans' abilities to grow and to overcome their current limitations. So all of this idea that Vegeta had a ego that was so fragile that if he ever lost a fight, that was his greatest fear. Like he was already in a position where he was weaker than the people that he had to deal with. So he already knew he wasn't the strongest, but they're trying to describe him negatively and getting mad because Dragon Ball Super is showing him positively. And they're like, this was so much better without this. He said, oh yeah, his take on that was horrible. I don't even think people agreed with him on that. He's basically saying Vegeta isn't allowed to rage. Yeah, when his family is in danger. Goku and Gohan did. Exactly. Once I saw this, I was like, you are truly thirsty to prevent Vegeta from doing anything that looks good, from getting the credit for looking good. And then, but these people, they drag their corny asses over here. They get in front of the damn video and they smile and tell lies to instead of just being a man and telling you, I can't stand this character. And I personally feel like this, that, or the third. They lie to you and just take Marie and Deborah, everybody loves Raymond shots. That's what they do. They just take shots at each other. And it's kind of corny.
You've grown to become quite strong. Now I want to see your improvements up close. It's good to see you, Dad.
I wonder who I'm gonna be fighting first.
GT Vegeta doesn't even feel like he was complete. He was literally questioning himself on whether he could call himself the Prince of... Exactly. And they tried to spin it like that was good. Like he says, Vegeta's armor is basically being chipped away, and over time, he starts to chip away at that. He starts to lose his Saiyan bravado. And this is what I'm saying. These guys try to assume the worst possible suggestion and idea about Vegeta. And they get mad at the canon for literally putting those suggestions to bed. The idea that Vegeta is slowly chipping away, or that he needs to slowly chip away and not become a Saiyan. Like, he basically says that in Z, Vegeta was slowly leaving being a Saiyan behind. No, he wasn't. He was gaining his freedom. Being a Saiyan isn't the same thing. Being captured by Frieza is not the same thing as being a Saiyan. Saiyans were just in that same position. You know what I mean? He's got his freedom. He wants to, and even at a certain point in time, he basically said Vegeta copied Goku by getting a family because he thought it would give him power. No, Vegeta states that at one point in time, he felt like maybe that was where the power was coming from, but then he found himself with a family of his own. It wasn't that, hey, I copied you and I went and when I laid on Bulma, I was really doing it because I was trying to one-up you. When I did this, when I had a son, I was trying to one-up you. Come on, bro. Come on.
What's the assignment?
Same GT Goku that knew Super 17 absorbs energy, but kept Ki Blast spamming him anyways. Yup. Kept on doing it. While dude was mad because Vegeta used Final Explosion in the Tournament of Power, but he had zero problems with Goku attempting to do the same thing, talking about borrowing Vegeta's move when fighting Super 17. That's why I said this guy's a Vegeta hater, and it's no coincidence. Vegeta haters get mad. GT fans be Vegeta haters. 100%. What's good with you, cuzzo? You gotta be careful with what you say because I'm on live. I can mute it if you need me to, though. But
I mean, if you feel like you gotta mute it, you can. But I feel like this is funny and it's karma, and live might want to hear it.
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's regarding that nigga Rock.
Oh yeah. Poor little Rocket. What happened to him?
So motherfuckers know. A girl that I was dealing with for a long time. She the one who ended up purchasing that for me.
Yeah.
Wow, feel me?
Yeah. I remember her
So when it got stolen, I had to let her know, so she had to report it stolen. You feel me?
type shit.
She just finally called me because I haven't talked to her in a while after,
That little situation with and she started acting like she was acting.
Yeah. So I haven't talked to Sierra in a long time. Sierra finally got a way to get in contact with me, and she said that Rocky got locked up, and the officers hit her up saying that, hey, we got your gun, and after the case, we're giving it back to you.
He got locked up, and they took it from him.
He got it, and that they had to look up the ship.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be giggling right now, like, hey, I got it back. Broke into you breaking into niggas' houses and taking their stuff, like,
I was like, well, congratulations. I'm like, well, shit, congratulations. At least you're gonna get your gun back. When I told her that it got stolen, she was like, see, this is why. I'm sorry, I got one and all that. But she was only acting like that because she had to let the boyfriend she was dealing with know why she gotta go up to.
Why she got to go up there dealing with this mess, and she was mad 'cause she kind of got exposed a little bit through that, and she reacted to it poorly. But the good news is that, nigga, you got caught.
But now she ain't fucking with him no more. They ain't been talking for a year, so she ended up calling me like, yeah.
That's what I thought. I see. Now I wasn't sure if she was messing with him, and that's how she knew. You know what I'm saying? Or no. That's the boyfriend. That's the dude that was salty about what she was doing. That's not Rocky. She was fucking with Rocky. Yeah. My bad.
So I called, I'm like, well, congratulations. Nigga, at least you don't get your call back. She's like, no, I'm not gonna lie. I only was acting like that because that kind of put me out.
Yeah, she had to prove her innocence. Like, wait.
Yeah,
like that, it wouldn't nothing.
I don't want that. I don't want it. I bought it for you because I ended up buying her the toys because she said she wanted the toys at the time. I had enough money for a gun and all that, but I didn't have enough. I only had enough to get a toy. So she's like, "Well, shit, you buy this toys for me, I'll buy that."
Right.
And in return, she's like, "All I need is give me some dick here and there, because we've been talking for years. Like, it's been a long time, and
she was on it.
They ain't putting it down. I'm like, shit, cool with me.
Yeah, she was on it.
So she basically was like, yeah, nigga, I still feel.
But I didn't think that whole situation was gonna actually hold and continue to be a problem for you. But what she went, just the extremes that she went to was like, you can't go to it. I really wouldn't rock with her.
She didn't go and report and put my name on the fact that it got reported stolen.
Yeah.
She only said that because Alicia was looking to take her baby dad, saying that me and her was messing with her. Feel me? Still, which he only started messing with her because at a time where I was messing with her, I was playing. So I was just hitting her and hitting other girls. You feel me? So she ended up fucking with him, and then every once in a while she'll come fuck with me, and he was mad about that. Like, oh, this is the ex that you kept fucking with.
Yeah, I know how those little situations be rocking, for sure. But that shit was spicy though, because the nigga didn't know what she was gonna do. Nigga only know what she was saying she was gonna do at the time. And it's like, you can't be scaring me up like that, but respect that you didn't put me out there like that. It's always respect that you didn't do me like that, but yeah, as far as Lil Rocket, nigga, you was enjoying having that one with you, nigga. You was, I don't know if they put that down, boy. I don't know if they came in his house and slapped cuffs on him, or if he got found out and about and had it on him. But it's like, it ain't yours.
I feel like he got fucked.
I'm like, it ain't yours. I'm finna go get my stuff. When they say you can come get it.
I can't go get it. It's at her name.
Okay, for sure.
She gotta go get it when the case is over, and then she gonna give it back to me.
For sure. Yeah, I'll be bragging up a storm right now. Like, yeah, what's up? He mad as hell now. He was mad when they got him. He was like, man, man, they want to tell him he can have it back. You didn't take it on no macho shit, man. You breaking in house. You know, you going and you breaking and you infiltrating houses, my nigga. You breaking in houses when niggas ain't there. You know, I dealt with that. You know, dealt with that same situation. You break in my house. I don't know what y'all want me to do. You know, the specifics, it's crazy to me because the law could get crazy when they go to telling you the specifics of how to handle somebody breaking in your house. You like, that nigga like, I made it across the street. I already made it across the street. You can't do nothing. You like, oh yeah?
And Rondo, he walked up on me too yesterday, apologizing and said,
Man, nigga want his PlayStation back.
yeah, they still ain't get it. But he had to let me know, like, they was picking up the special today, so they give us back our guns.
Hold on, man. Hold on. What's this? Damn.
Go push your push your chair in and go in the room.
Let me see what he said. He said GT was GT, man. He was questioning his own identity. Have you come across fans who say GT is better because Super Goku is supposedly dumber than he was in Z? Yeah, they say that. Yeah, they say that they regressed that nigga, but it don't make sense to me that they say that Goku got regressed when they literally turned that nigga into a small child. And he didn't care neither. It was like he didn't care neither, even with his wife being like 50, 60 years old. Homeboy was like, I guess I'll just live all my life like that. And I was like, nah, bro. Then the thing to me was, and people keep saying, like, did GT suffer because they turned him into a kid? Well, I mean, if you could find somebody to me that before that idea was sitting up, talk about, you know what would really make this better? If Goku was a kid and everybody else was adults. I don't think anybody ever said that in their life. That ain't what niggas say when they wanna make a fight better. You know what would make this fight better? You know what would make Floyd versus Conor McGregor better? If one of them was as small as sixth grader. Don't nobody say that, man. It was stupid. It provided nothing. It literally provides nothing to the story. Yeah, all that shit garbage to me. Damn, I didn't mean to go to the World Tournament.
Wow! This is getting exciting already!
Okay, I'm gonna give this one my best shot.
Goofy ass designs them niggas was using.
And now I can test my increased strength by killing you.
Taste the wrath of the Tuckles.
Get off of that shoelace.
Him turning into a kid was so stupid. No one thought that was problematic besides Chi Chi. Let me see, being a grown woman. Hold on. I'm like, Pan complained about it. You know, Chi Chi complained about it. I think, to be honest, I don't think anybody was happy about it. Even in universe, I don't think nobody was like, yeah, you're a kid again. Nobody was happy about it. And I think it was the same way for people watching the show. Especially when it took us all that time to watch you grow into an adult, to snatch us all the way back to the beginning and say, yeah, you ain't gonna see him grow no more. That was lame. He didn't even get to grow old with his folks. Hold up. Baby Vegeta, you was not about to do nothing. Hold up. Putting hands on him. Hold on, that sounds like somebody at the door.
Get from under there.
I win.
Yeah, she here. Hey, I'm on live. I'm on live. I got Zay on the phone too. Thank you.
Okay. You need me to grab it? Sure.
Yeah, boy. He gonna be happy. Hold on, let me beat him because he think he gonna beat me. And he trying to use moves to do it. Let's get him because he keep using moves. Let's get him. Let's get him. Quit playing with me. You from GT, nigga. Get him. Keep explosive waving out of there. And then dick ride moves. Get up out of here. They tried to make GT like OG Dragon Ball in a way, but it was poorly done. Man, that mess went nothing like Dragon Ball to me. Yeah, they tried to make GT like OG Dragon Ball. He said, I'm on live, baby. He said, yeah, man, it was nothing like OG Dragon Ball. Mess was lame.
$2.
Yes, I could use.
Only a fool would come seeking their destruction.
You were a fool to think you could stop me.
They didn't have that stuff. I got hot candy.
Damn.
Rainbow hot candy.
Oh well, that's good.
I was just happy they had that because then I would have had fun and be like, I still got the hat I was first thinking. Yeah, the whole first.
Ellie just don't partake.
She said she was singing her. She watched that song again. I played the other day. She was singing.
I think she was. Okay, for sure. Hit me up, cuz bow, bow. Yeah, they failed. Didn't expand nothing. That's why I said Dragon Ball Super got Zuno, got Galactic Patrol, got God's Instructions, got Angels, got Omni King, got Grand Priest, got different universes, Super Shenron, the Cerulean Dragon Balls, got enhanced rooms of Spirit and Time, got, there are all types of stuff. Got the Demon Realm over there with the lore behind it, and the y'all ain't got nothing in GT.
Come at me! I'm the best!
Justice will be served.
You're my opponent, huh? I'll let my fists do the talking!
Justice!
I got my big.
There you are!
Now for the fun part! I'm just getting warmed up.
All right, let's whoop him.
I knew it! Together, we're unstoppable! We're only gonna get stronger!
you with everything I've... I'll fight you with all the power of a Super Saiyan, like my master taught me. I won't hold back just because you're his son.
Hang on, you can turn into a Super Saiyan? So what? You ain't nothing special. What a dummy. Shut your mouth. Come on. My special move.
No escape!
Get ready.
Here I go!
I can't believe you. Now I'll finish you.
Yeah, I was hoping he was gonna go for the beam clash, but they don't really go for it as much. So you just have to drop them. Yeah, they don't really go for it as much.
That was a total waste of time, wasn't it?
Got him up out of here. Planet Namek like one of the best maps. I feel like. So they go to adding different maps. Planet Namek is like one of the best.
I'm scared. But I have to beat this guy no matter what.
For a snot-nosed brat, you sure got spirit. Keep it up. I could use a good laugh.
Yeah, Bitter Tundra map would be nice. I blocked one and he was immediately on fire in that blast. He staying defensive. Let's get him, y'all. Hold up, let's get him. Uh-oh. 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 You keep blocking him no matter what. Get him. Get him. Yeah, you know the mistake go way too slow to try to engage somebody in a beam battle that you didn't start. Get that out of here. Oof. Let's go. You like to shoot beams too, so be wary. Let's go. Let's go. Get him out of here. Put the hands on him. Is he out of here? Not yet. Move it off the little kid Gohan.
Guess it's my turn. Let's play a little. You tried to fuse with your feeble son, but I beat you to it. Too bad. You've got no honor, stealing other people's power. Take this. I was hoping for better.
Oh, I thought I had him. There we go. Get up out of here. Give me that leg.
You thought you could defeat me?
Dropped.
something else, Goku. You just keep getting stronger and stronger. Show me what you've learned fighting one-on-one, Oob.
Yeah. Horizontal swipe across the back of their head. That's
Keep on getting stronger and stronger, don't you think?
I'll crush you with all. Yes, I could use a little exercise. Spirit, train me, and I will bring you any earth food your heart desires. All right, fine. I'll fight you if I have to. I'm all warmed up now, at least. So is that all? What a drag. Here we go. This is more than enough. You see the difference between us? I never thought. I'm afraid you're not going to survive this.
he ran.
I want you to take it upstairs.
He got.
You're a real pain in the neck. This is the end for you. Here's a little extra. If you want to challenge me again, bring some good food. Spirit, train me. taste of the payback I owe you for raising your hand to Bulma. Beerus, train me, and I will bring you any Earth food your heart desires. If I have to do this, I'm going to enjoy myself. So is that all? Try this! I'm not done! All warmed up now, at least. This is as far as we're going to take it. Bit of trouble. Only a taste of the payback I owe you for raising your hand to Bulma. I got this one. You're not afraid, are you now? Another victim to test my newly restored youth and power on! Over here! Enough! Take this! You have my... Gotcha! Times 10! Kamehameha! You had it! Over here! You've gone too far. Now you...
Y'all done destroyed the legacy of what Super Saiyan 4 was meant to be. Shut up. Shut your ass up.
Do this! I got this one. One thing's for sure, this fight's gonna be a tough one. All right, I wanted to test Super Saiyan 4's power. Looks like this is my chance. See how you like that? I've got this one. It's not over.
Go ahead, do what you have to do, he said.
Come back after you've trained some. My hard work is paying off, but I still got a ways to go.
Dominated. Bust it down mode. Are you ready for bust it down mode, GT? Goku. I'm ready for bust down mode.
Guess I'll have to give this one everything I've got. I was getting bored of all those other guys. This is perfect.
Ooh. Bye.
My hard work is paying off, but I still got a ways to go.
Let's do this. This guy looks just like me.
I was getting bored of all those other guys. This is perfect.
Not over yet. Not finish this quick.
I do think they didn't put much thought into Goku's moves on this game, but still superior to Sable from GT.
Nice. But we can't stop training yet.